Hi everyone, how are you this evening? I hope, guys, that you had or are having a beautiful, beautiful day so far, and it is pick a card time for me. So today's reading is a little different than what I normally do. And I really wanted to do this reading because I just get so many comments from our beautiful community about how can I heal, right? What can I do to heal? What advice does Spirit have for me so that way I can heal? So today's reading is going to be all about that. It's going to be divine feminine healing messages. Okay? And how this reading is going to work is I'm going to do something a little different today. I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have here 6 different decks. Okay? And I am not going to use all the decks that I pulled for every pile. I am just going to intuitively start grabbing decks for each pile, because whatever I feel, that particular deck will be able to give you that healing message. Okay, so most of the cards I will be using today are oracle cards, and I just pulled 1 tarot. Okay, so what I would like you to do is just take a look at the cards that I pulled behind you. Now, I actually pulled these without even realizing what cards they were, and it's really weird how I pulled out a sequence. I pulled an 8, a 9, and a 10. So that was not done on purpose, and I find that to be very, very intriguing. Okay, so the first card here, beautiful, beautiful blue card, number 10 is Danu, and that card means assurance. Okay. Second card is number 9, and that is Ceridwen, and that means potential. Third card here is Bridget, and that is creative spark for number 8. So whichever pile you are drawn to the image, maybe you're drawn to the actual message, maybe you're just drawn to the way this particular woman looks on the card, or you're drawn to the number, okay? You could be drawn to any of those things, but we're going to do this reading in 3 piles today, okay? And I really hope today, guys, that I'm able to give you some beautiful healing messages, okay? Okay, so without further ado, I am going to get started on this reading. Hi guys, so if you chose number 1, which is Danu, card of assurance, also number 10, this is going to be your healing message for you. So just by looking at this card, I am sensing that you have been going through a really tough time, okay? Life may seem right now to be very difficult. You might be feeling clueless. You might be feeling out of sorts. You just might really be feeling as if you don't have a place. Meaning you just might feel that you're wandering right into the abyss. And you're trying to make sense of things in your life, but no matter how much you try to make sense, things just don't make sense for you. I feel lately, guys, you might be really big in your head about a lot of different things. You might be questioning things that have happened to you within your own life. You might be soul searching. I do get the sense as well that you are really spiritually awakening very, very heavily here. And you might just really be feeling like you're guided in trying to find your true life purpose. I just feel that things have been so different for you lately. It's like the years that you were living before, you now realize that you were not living. So it's just been really odd for you lately. And you have been going and going in circles trying to find out what is the key behind all of this. Is the universe trying to tell you something? Is, you know, is your soul on the right path? You've just been questioning everything and anything lately, okay? Healing for you, I think, will be the first step. I really feel just intuitively is just having peace of mind, okay? Strong peace of mind, being able to sleep at night. I feel for a lot of you in this pile, you're not sleeping well. You may not even be eating well. You're heavy into your emotions, and you just really, you're just going through it. I'm getting a really strong emotional feeling right now when I am channeling this message. You're really, really going through it, guys. For some of you, you may have recently had a death in your family. And this has been really, really hard for you, okay? It's been very difficult. It's been hard to shake, okay? This person, if you did have a death in your family, was your rock. And now that this person is gone, you almost feel like a part of you is missing, okay? You might be withdrawn from a lot of people right now. You might be hiding away from your friends and family. Just, you know, being by yourself, deep in thought about your life and about everything that you feel is going wrong. But you really are so wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to find that missing piece to that puzzle that you have been searching for such a long time. Okay, so I am going to use this deck, which is the Enchanted Dreams Tarot. Okay, I just feel with the blue, I'm incredibly drawn to use this deck. It just seems like such a similar color palette. So Spirit, give me a healing message for pile 1. Healing message, pile 1, please. This deck is so big I have to shuffle it this way. Healing message for pile 1. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so first healing message to come right out is if you have been really feeling bogged down because maybe some of your anxieties have been over your finances, I do feel that Spirit is letting you know that they're giving you the assurance here that things will be okay. There's going to be some new changes coming into your life. Okay, when I see this card here, I'm seeing beautiful abundance. I'm seeing just being at peace finally, and actually being able to find something that you can actually feel proud of doing. For some of you guys in this pile, you might be getting a new job or be looking for a new job. That is something that you've been really wanting to do, and that is one of the key factors that really has been bringing you down lately, the lack of abundance. But for you, you are really going on a very strong spiritual path to success, okay? I do feel that you will be evolving. Your abundance is going to really start taking off. And if you notice here, these two women almost look scarily similar. And the two of you, I don't know why I said that, but the two of you here, like there's two women here. But I just feel like you have your past self that you have been really evaluating, like it has basically like how far have you come in this life, and you've been really thinking about some of the things that you were doing in your past you know, like what the mistakes that you've made. And I honestly feel that right now you are self-evaluating and you are really ready to emerge into someone new, okay? You're finding that missing piece to the puzzle. And that's why I'm referring to you as two different people, because once you're done with this process, I really feel that you are going to be different. You may be feeling different now. Like I said, you might be withdrawing from a lot of family and friends, and it's not because you are that person that just wants to, you know, not talk to people. It's just that you are trying to make sense of everything. And a lot of people around you, I feel right now, have been very toxic to you, okay? They have possibly done things to you to put you down, to make you feel like you can't do certain things in your life, basically putting limits on you. And I think that since you've removed them from your energy in some way, you're starting to feel a little bit of a weight lifted off your shoulder, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles here as your first healing message is amazing, because it really is going to give you that sense of well-being, that sense of accomplishment, that sense of abundance that you have been really looking for. And also as well, I do feel that I am sensing strong, heavy, possible career changes here, or even possible promotions. There might be something that you've been wanting to do, but you've been told that it's never going to work, that now you're really starting to put down on paper and say, you know what, can this really work? There's really so many different things that have been going on in your mind, okay? Really have been going on in your mind. So I'm going to pull now from this deck, because I'm seeing these beautiful butterflies and I'm just blown away by this synchronicity here. And this is the Butterfly Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, okay? So let me give you another healing message here. Healing message, pile one, Spirit. Okay. Wow, look how similar these colors are, these two cards. So what Spirit is saying here is that I really feel, and I was trying to say that earlier when I was channeling your message, that you really do need to forgive yourself for whatever it is that you feel you didn't do in your past, okay? That's why I'm referring to you as almost two different people, because you don't want to be that person of your past, okay? But there is a sense of forgiveness. What I'm really feeling here, that another key to your healing right now in your life is just learning to, or wanting to, forgive yourself, forgive others, okay? I do feel that you are very hard on yourself. Again, here, Queen of Pentacles, what I was saying here. And for many years, you put yourself down and you didn't allow yourself the love that you gave other people. You always put yourself last. You never filled that own cup of love within. And I truly feel, guys, that it's okay. You can, it's okay, is what I keep hearing. You can forgive yourself. You're fine. You're not, you just, I think, really regret not taking better care of yourself. You're looking back, again, I feel like you've been thinking about so many things, about all the things that you did for other people, but you didn't do for yourself. And I feel like now you're in deep regret. And what Spirit is saying is a part of the healing process is to say, you know what, it's okay. I'm human. I'm imperfect, perfect. It's okay for me to make mistakes. It's okay for me to not feel 100% all the time. It's okay that maybe whatever I did in the past, I did because it was best for me at that time. But now I can go on a different path. You know, I don't have to ever repeat whatever I did in the past. And I think that's the major thing here, that Spirit wants you to know that it's okay for you. Okay? You can forgive yourself and open up your heart and say, you know what? It's fine. Life always finds a way. Okay? So for you guys, I see a lot of self-healing here. Okay? A lot of self-reflection and a lot of you really focusing on trying to love yourself from within, okay? That is the main thing that I am seeing here, so much so for you. It is so profound right now, this message, okay? But whatever it is that you're going through, I really feel you will get to the other side. Your life will be turning for the better. Things will start evolving for you. But you really should forgive yourself from your past. The mistakes that you've made, maybe the things that put you into whatever it is that you're in now. The past is the past, right? And we can't relive it. The only thing that we can do is just learn from it. Okay? So the next message for you is going to come from this deck, Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, I'm sticking to a blue theme for you. Okay, Spirit, give me another healing message for pile 1. Yeah. Beautiful card, resilience. Okay. So what Spirit is saying is that you can do this. What might seem hard for you is just a stepping stone to greatness, okay? Although the path might seem very blocked right now for you, although you might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, I truly feel that Spirit is giving you the thumbs up that it's all going to be okay, because Spirit will only give you, or the universe will only give you things that they know that you can handle. And whatever it is that you're going through is something that you can handle, and it's making you stronger. And it's helping you become a better individual. But I do feel that there is a beautiful new beginning coming towards you, where you will be finally freed of this energy, okay? It's a long process. I feel that you've been really thinking about this for a long time. You have been stuck in a rut for several years, or what you feel is stuck in a rut. But ultimately, the energy is there for a strong change within your environment, okay? A strong change. And honestly, it is making you, will make you so much stronger than what you are right now, that at the end, you're going to say, you know what, it was totally worth it, right? So whatever it is that's really getting to you guys, whatever it is that is really bringing you down or making you feel like just out of sorts, there is a great window opening for you, okay? But that window that's opening is going to require, okay, some things from you in return. And that's going to be, you're going to need to self-heal by forgiving yourself for past mistakes, right? And recognizing that this opportunity is a great opportunity. Whatever it is that you are thinking about is a great opportunity. It's not going to be like the past, because remember, that past is a different person now. You've evolved. You've grown stronger with resilience, okay? It just really takes some time for you to truly forgive yourself, Okay, forgiveness is key here. And I don't feel you have to forgive others. I truly feel the main thing here is forgiving yourself. Okay? And just letting the past go. Okay? You are evolving into much bigger and better things. And I'm going to end your reading here with the Wild Offering Oracle. Okay, Spirit, please give me the last message here for pile 1. Wow, look at this. Look what I pulled. Abundance. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. See? Queen of Pentacles, abundance. It's coming, guys. It's definitely coming. So if you feel that something has been holding you back, if you feel like you've been let down, or you've been in like a dark night of the soul, or anything of that nature, better times are coming, okay, into your life. Whatever it is, I feel like for a lot of you, you might have applied to a new job, you might be getting an opportunity, you might be thinking of creating something. Whatever that creation is, or that you're going to do, is going to create a lot of abundance for you. Abundance in you feeling happy within yourself. Abundance within your own environment. You'll be living your life a little bit easier. And just abundance, you know, within your own heart. You're just going to feel different than you did in the past, okay? And that is what this Goddess card here about the new assurance. Spirit's giving you, you know, the message here that it's all going to be okay. So just be resilient a little bit while longer, okay? Hang in there. I know it's very difficult. I know times, you know, we've been going through some rough times. Even though this reading is general, we are still going through some really rough times, okay? So if you ever need to speak to anyone, you know, just to chit chat about anything, you can always email me and I will always be there to listen to you, okay? So I hope that this message resonates for you, okay? And if it does, please comment down below, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys, so you could be notified of when I go live and when I upload. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be down below. Okay, guys? So, beautiful abundance message for pile 1, okay? That is your main healing message, and I really wish that you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. Bye. Hi, guys. How are you today? So, beautiful day today, right? This pick a card is all about divine feminine healing messages, okay? So if you chose pile 2, it's Serdwin, and this is all about potential. So when I look at this card, I see a person who is really, really working hard, okay? I feel like, guys, you've been working very hard on yourself. You might be changing your eating habits. You might be meditating, manifesting. You might have gained a huge interest in spirituality. I just feel that you've been really in tune with the universe, because this woman has a beautiful sparkle around her. And you've just been trying to just change your outlook on life, okay? You've been really growing these last few years, and I know that we went through some trying times recently, but I still think that you're still in a good positive pattern as far as growth is concerned. And I just feel that you've been really working very hard on filling up your own cup of love, on doing what has been best for you, okay? You have been building alliances, I feel, with work. You've also, I feel, bridged the gap between maybe some friends and family you haven't heard from, in a long time. I'm also sensing here that you just in general have been really on this upswing in life, okay? You guys, I feel, might be writing something. You might be on the verge of, like, either journaling or wanting to write a blog, or something about wanting to document your experiences. You might be the very creative bunch here. You might take photos. You want to take snapshots or have something to look back about your memories. Like, you want something so that way you can document your memories of your journey, of your progression, okay? I just feel that for a lot of you, the main healing message here is just you're at peace. I feel like you're at peace with what has happened to you in the past. You're at peace with what is going on in your life right now. You're not holding on to any expectations. You've just been trying to live your life as an evolved person, okay? A highly evolved person. I feel you've been vibing very high, and you don't have time for any nonsense, okay? You just don't have time for any of the immature things that maybe you would have dealt with in the past, right? You might also be soul searching for your partner. For a majority of you, I do feel that you are what you feel to be in a deep soul connection with someone. This person does feel something very significant towards you. They feel like you are just completely different than anyone else they've ever dated before. And they really feel this great spiritual and energetic bond with you, okay? So you're just going on an upswing here. Okay, so I want to pull some healing messages for you, although I do believe that you have done a lot of the work on your journey, but I'm going to pull some messages for you. This is from the Enchanted Dreams Tarot, which is a beautiful deck. I mean, look at the sparkle. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Okay, so pile 2, healing message for pile 2, Spirit. Let's see. 9 of Wands. Okay, so you've been putting your guard up. I think you've been self-protecting, and I honestly think that this is not a bad thing. Okay, you do not want people to come through these walls because you really built yourself up to a place where now you feel at peace. And what I feel that if someone tries to disrupt your peace, you are just not going to deal with it, okay? You're very happy with just being by yourself, if that means being at peace, okay? But you're also, with the 9 of Wands, that's also a card of resilience. So I do feel you've been very, very resilient. You have gone through a lot of things, guys, within your own life. And now you're at this point where you're just, like I said earlier, you're just very much at peace with your surroundings. You're very much at peace with what has been going on and what has been truly happening, okay? I don't feel that you want to go back. You've been on such a high vibe journey as of late that you're just getting stronger by the day. Now, the number 9 might be significant to you. I feel that for some of you, your name might start with a C. But also you might be born in the 9th month, okay? You might be Virgos for some of you, not all. I'm sensing a lot of earth energy here. Also maybe a little bit of fire, but when I look at the number 9, 9 is always the number of self-growth, okay? So it's always that singular number of self-growth, and that's what you've been doing. So that's why you've created these protective walls around you, just to keep any negativity out, and it's really been helping you. And I think that lately you've been finding out that it has been working, right? You have just been living a very nice existence, drama-free, and I feel like this is a healing message, because this might be something that you've never been able to experience before. You've finally been able to close the door on people that were very toxic, okay, to you. Now I'm going to pull another card from this deck. Let's see what else. Healing message pile 2. Two of Wands. If you notice, these colors have a very similar color palette. So the Two of Wands just says that, again, you're making a lot of decisions for your own personal growth. You might need to make a decision. So there might be something that you've been thinking about that you've been possibly holding off for quite some time, and what Spirit's saying that it's okay, you can go ahead and make this decision, okay? So it could be anything. It could be about your relationship. It could be about your home. It could be about your job, anything, okay? There's something that Spirit is just saying that you might be waiting a little too long to make this decision. So the healing message is here is that Spirit is pretty much giving you the green light to just, you know, go for it. Whatever it is that you feel that you've been wanting to do, okay? But you just haven't been 100% sure of. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, Ceridwen, you have the card of potential. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about, there's a lot of potential involved in it, okay? So you don't want to hold off too long. Now I'm going to pull one more card from this deck, and then we're going to move on to some other decks here. Okay, so what is another healing message? Pile 2, Spirit. Give me the truth. Yeah, look at this. The Hierophant. So you have been truly guided. Okay, you are definitely being guided right now to your spiritual path. I feel like, guys, you've been on a spiritual journey. You're on the journey. You've been working on yourselves. You've been really focused on healing. I do feel here there is a divine counterpart, because the Hierophant is a very spiritual card. So I do feel like I was saying earlier, you might be in a high level spiritual connection with someone, and this person is not fully awake yet, okay? Although they feel your energy, they're not fully awake, because this is you here, okay? Your eyes are wide open and your person's eyes are closed. So even though they sense your energy, they feel you on a deep level, they're still not 100% alive to this connection yet, or they might not know exactly what it is. But what Spirit's saying is that they've been guiding you along this path. So if you've been getting a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities lately, see here, she has a path here. What that is definitely saying is that, yes, this is the route that you need to take. Yes, this is what you need to do. So you might be getting nudges. You might be seeing, you know, all these different numbers. You might be hearing names that are significant to you, or things that you've been thinking about. You might see that particular topic or names constantly throughout your day. I just feel that you are really being guided right now, okay, to further yourself along on your journey. Now this here, there's a lot of moons in this deck here. So I have a moon deck here too that I want to pull a message for you as well, because like I said, every pile has different cards and I'm going to be pulling for them. So I'm going to pull from this beautiful deck here, and this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I want to get a healing message over here for you as well. For pile 2, Spirit. wow, beauty. Beauty. So, yes, you've been really working on yourself. You've been working on your own inner beauty. You've been working on making your life beautiful. I do feel you are really becoming very much at peace with yourself. You are not attached to any kind of expectation anymore. Maybe in the past you were, but things seem to be just very calm for you. Okay, I'm sensing a very, very, very calm energy when I'm reading for you right now, and a lot of it has to do with you've just accepted the journey. Okay, you've accepted what is, and you've let go, and it's been the most freeing experience for you ever. Okay, also it says here too that something that you've been wanting or having to make a decision on, really Spirit's been guiding you to do that because there's beauty in that decision. There's potential there. So you'll know, guys, this is for a big group of people, what that decision needs to be. Okay, what is it that you're holding off on? Okay, so I just want to pull a couple more cards for you. I'm going to pull from this beautiful deck. This is called the, oh, what is this? Oh, I forgot the name of this. I'm very sorry. I like this. This is an independent deck. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has to say for you. What is another healing message for you? Bypass. Okay, so you've just been, like I said, you're bypassing here, and I just feel like I want to pull this card here for you too. It's called Breathe In. Guys, you've just been bypassing any negative energy. You've been really breathing in. Look at this, the beauty in these cards. You've been really breathing in just sweeter air lately, because I just feel that you've let go. Okay, you have completely let go of all the nonsense. You're just on this journey. You're bypassing whatever is no longer serving you anymore. Okay, and it's the most freeing experience ever. You might also be getting vivid dreams. What I'm feeling right now is that Spirit is saying that listen to your dreams, pay attention, jot things down, because in your dreams you have been getting a lot of intuitive nudges or a lot of guidance, okay, in regards as to what to do in your particular situation that you're asking about, okay? So I'm going to pull one more healing message for you, okay? And this is the Divine Feminine Healing deck, and this is by Mystic Moon Oracles. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what this deck is. It is the Wilderness Collide. Okay, it's called Wilderness Collide. There we go. By Seven Realms Designs or something like that. Okay. Healing message for pile 2. Branded. Oh, wow. Okay. What other people think about me is none of my business. I choose to let it go now. See, you are bypassing all of that nonsense. You're not dealing with it anymore. I really feel, guys, you've emerged. You finally let go. You're breathing fresher air. Everything seems sweeter. You are not holding on to any expectation. I do believe you're on some spiritual journey with a high-level soulmate, possible twin. There is a big decision that you need to make right now. Again, that decision will be different for each and every one of you that you've been kind of possibly holding off on. But I do feel that you, at some point, will make this decision. Spirit's been kind of nudging you to do it because there's a lot of potential in it as well. You've just been seeing the beauty in life. I just feel like, guys, you've been working on yourself. You've been eating right, meditating, everything. Everything you're doing right now is for you and for your own spiritual growth. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, guys, when you're hitting the notification bell, okay, when you're subscribing, to hit the notification bell. My apologies, so that way you can be notified of when I go up live and when I upload. I don't know why I can't speak right now. And if you'd like a personal reading, guys, the information will be down below. Okay, guys? So I really hope that you love this message. This was a beautiful message for people who picked pile 2. Okay, I love each and every one of you. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. How are you today? So if you chose beautiful pile 3 for the reading, Divine Feminine Healing Messages, this is going to be your reading. So you chose Bridget, Creative Spark. Okay, so I feel for a lot of you guys, you have been really thinking about things, right? You have been on a very strong creative path. I do find you guys to be very creative, very artistic, very whimsical. This might be the artist of my group. This might be the pianist. I don't know why I said that, but a pianist. You might be the fashion designer. You might be the painter, okay? You have a beautiful creative skill that I feel gives you a lot of healing, okay? It brings you a sense of peace, whatever it is that you're doing here in your creative process. I do feel here as well that things have been kind of back and forth for you lately. You might have been kind of juggling some things, been a little bit unsure as to what to do and pretty much what to say in your world. I do feel that you are kind of, you're not lost, but then you're not all together there right now, okay? I just feel that you might have been going through, or you might be on the end part of a major life transformation. So I feel like there has been a major ending for you in some sort of way. For some of you, I'm sensing maybe you just went through a divorce. You might have gone through a breakup. You might have gone through something where there was an ending somewhere, okay? And now you're just trying to figure out what is next. What's next in your chapter of this thing that you call this so-called life, right? You're trying to figure that out, like what is next in this adventure. For a lot of you guys too, I think you find a lot of healing in your adventures. You might be a well-traveled person. You might also speak several languages, right? You might just have beautiful love languages that you just like to speak. You might also be a writer as well, and you might actually write in a few different languages, and you like doing that. But I just feel that your head is up in the air now, and you're just kind of figuring out, like, okay, well, what's next? Whatever it was in your life that ended, it was something that gave you a lot of security. It was something that kept you grounded. And even though you're kind of still grounded now, you just kind of like wandering around like a child, you know, not quite knowing like what to do next, what to take, where to take your life and what direction. Do you want to be in a relationship? Do you not? What is next for you? Okay, so your healing, I think, is going to be pretty much guidance for you on what maybe you can expect next coming into your life, right? So let's see. I'm going to pull some messages for you. This deck here is, I love this deck. It's so pretty. It's called the Wilderness Collide deck. This is an independent oracle deck. It's very pretty. And you've guessed it, I like it a lot. Or I like it a lot. Okay, so Medicine Woman. So again, you are healing, healing, healing. There you are out in the wilderness, just taking in the beautiful sun, wearing your angelic wings. I just feel, guys, that you're just trying to heal yourself. Okay, you're trying to heal. You've been on a journey now. And I just feel that now is the time for you to just say to yourself, you know what? I just want to kind of do things for me now. Venus undone tells me that I do feel that for a majority of you guys, there was an ending of a relationship here. Okay, which to me, I think, to be quite honest, you're okay with. I don't think this was something that was ultimately like super dramatic for you, or just like you were upset about it for days. I don't really see that. I kind of feel like you got to a level where you're like, you know, it's not going to work out. Things don't always work out, and you're just okay with it. But it was a big life chapter for you, okay? So Venus undone just tells me that you, at this point, you kind of like, things are up in the air. You're like, do you want a relationship? Do you not? And I think this is part of the healing. Like, the healing is just trying to find out who you are. Okay, like, what is it that defines you? Even though you do have your own beautiful creative energy, I still feel that there's a part of you in a way that kind of feels a little lost. You know, you might have had this other person as part of your identity for quite some time. So again, I do feel that you are somewhat just walking around, you know, kind of just walking aimlessly. Am I not mistaken? Does this woman have wings on her as well? Okay, so I do feel that you might be very a person that really relates to the angels. Maybe you prayed to Michael, Raphael. You might be that person that really believes in the archangels, or you might call upon them for healing quite often. When I didn't even realize that. Now when I see this now with Medicine Woman, I feel too, guys, you might be very nice with other people as well. You might be a good healer for others, okay? So you, even though you've kind of at this point have gone through a little bit of stuff, I do feel that you give solid advice, okay? You take your experience that you had in your life, and I think that you use it to help others, okay? You're one of those friends that will listen to people all hours of the day and night. You're a very caring, loving person, a little blunt. Okay, a little blunt. But you're wandering aimlessly now and figuring out what to do. And I think the first part of your healing is just really healing yourself. Okay? I think Spirit, it's saying, it's, you know what, it's okay to be single for a little while. It's okay to wander by yourself, learn yourself a little bit better, love yourself, create your own identity. Let's see what else. Healing messages for pile 3. Yeah. It's okay. It's fine to expand your own horizons and go on your own journey now. And I think that's really what Spirit kind of wants you to do. Because you know what? When you do that, you are really going to be on cloud 9. I think you're going to find being by yourself to be something that you really enjoy. And I'm getting the sense that I don't think that you were really single for much of your life. Okay? I mean, yes, when you were a child, but I just feel that for a lot of you guys, you have been partnered with something. There has been something else that has basically been with you for quite some time. For a lot of you, I do feel it is another, like you were with another person and that just recently ended with the Venus undone. But for a very small percentage of you, it could just be something else. Maybe you just freed yourself. Don't laugh. Maybe from your parents, you know, maybe you were living at home and you finally expanded, got yourself out of there and you're feeling a lot happier. But honestly, guys, a good part of your healing is honestly just expanding yourself. You know, I think you're the person that pretty much, you know, has tried a lot of different things. And I think one of the major things that Spirit is trying to tell you, explore life. See what life has to offer. Look at different things out there to do, you know, look into different ventures, travel to, you know, different areas if you're able to do that, you know, go down that road and take a look to see like what is maybe a place you've never visited before. I think that's what Spirit wants you to do. I think Spirit wants you to find healing on loving yourself, and then doing your own thing and creating your own adventure, right? And I find that when you do this, you're going to be you're going to feel very so much of a healing energy. But not only that, the more that you wander off and expand your own horizons and gain your own identity and heal yourself, I feel you're going to also be healing a lot of other people as well, because a lot of people really love to hear what you have to say, because you just have a way of saying things that really make other people just feel very much relaxed and very much at home. You're like one of those friends, even if someone knows you just for a couple of days, you give them a huge sense of peace. Okay? So right now, Spirit's saying your healing is go out, be creative, enjoy your life, see what life has to offer you. Try to find all these different things that can make you happy. Cloud 9, make yourself happy for a change. Expand yourself. When you while you're healing yourself, you're going to be healing others. Okay? That is the main key here. Healing yourself heals others. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at that. Hobbies. Just going out, finding random things to do that make you happy, creating your own hobbies, making your own decisions in life. I feel this is going to be very, 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 very strong for you, okay? This is part of your healing experience, going out in life and just doing your own thing. I just really get a sense that you haven't been doing that, and this is why this is part of your healing, doing this on your own, making those decisions on your own, you know, taking those hobbies, and I do think you have beautiful creative hobbies, and just making something of it, enjoying your life with it, maybe making a beautiful portrait of someone, or going out to the countryside and just make a painting of what you see, you know, just make yourself happy by doing the things that you've always wanted to do, but you were never able to because you were really tied down into something. And I think now part of your big healing message is just enjoying yourself, just you, okay? Finally making the decisions for yourself, doing what makes you happy, eating the foods that you want to eat, okay? And again, I just feel that by doing this, it's going to bring you just so much happiness and so much peace. Just being able to make those decisions for yourself, whereas maybe before you really were not able to. You know, you just were bogged down with something. I think it was a relationship, a marriage. You've been freed of some sort of energy, and that's what's healing. That's what the healing message is for you, your freedom to go about and grab those things that you want to do out of life. Do those hobbies. Allow yourself to enjoy your creative side, whereas before maybe it was kind of like, you know, you weren't allowed to do that. It was maybe not favored for you to just go out and just start painting or just start writing lyrics or something like that. Maybe before you just couldn't do it. You were too tied down. But now you have the freedom to do whatever you want, and that's what Spirit is saying is going to heal you. Yeah. There we go. And then we have the card here of discernment. So yeah, now you're going to be able to discern for yourself what you want to do. You're not going to be caring about what other people say and what other people want. It's all about you right now. Everything in this reading is talking about you doing your own thing, right? Using your own free will to finally live the life that you've wanted to. You trusting in yourself and in your journey, because I do feel that you are growing, okay? You are just on this beautiful journey right now, and you are growing. You're doing everything in your power right now to make yourself happy, and that's okay. Some might think that you're being selfish, but you're actually not. You're taking care of yourself first. And you're not caring what anyone else thinks. You're just doing you. And you're free. Whatever it is that held you back, that's what's going to be so healing, is that freedom. Now you have the will to do whatever you want, and you really do have a sense of self-respect and a sense of trust. You're going to start trusting things now, because you know what? It's you making the decision. It's you being able to discern now what's right for you, whereas maybe in the past you weren't able to. Maybe other people were making decisions for you, okay? Or you just couldn't make... It's not that you weren't living your own life, but you may have been tied down either with a marriage, a boyfriend, someone that was kind of a little controlling, or a controlling situation where you weren't able to express your own creative freedom. You weren't able to, you know, make decisions for yourself. You weren't able to trust in things because everything had to go through that other thing or that other situation first. But now you've been freed of that, or you will be freed of that very shortly. And now you're going to start to see the wondrous world before you. Okay, I just want to pull one more card here, and that is from this beautiful Divine Feminine Healing deck. Okay. Truth here from the highest wisdom God and that. Angels and ancestors. Okay. Behavior. I will not engage in behaviors that don't align with my values and belief systems. When I do this, no one benefits. That's right. You are going to do what you want to do now. You're going to behave how you want to behave. You're not going to align yourself now to always wonder about what another person is going to think about what you're saying or what you're doing. Now it's all about you. I think that is a past behavior. This is a past energy. I feel like you've always had to walk on eggshells, whatever it is that you were dealing with before. Okay, and then I also want to give this for you as well. I'm going to pull these other two messages. Issues. I realize that everyone has their own issues to heal in this life. I cannot do the work for anyone else but myself. So that is correct. You are now doing the work for you, where again I feel you are stuck in something or someone else's shadow. Okay, liberation. At last I am setting us free. Yeah, so you are definitely setting yourself free. And last but not least is wishes. I'm sorry that you can't see it. Okay. I trust what is meant for me will show up at the right moments in my life. So I really feel, guys, that you are just going with the flow. You are living your life now. You're not caring what anyone else is saying, what anyone else is thinking. You are doing you, and that is what your healing message is, and that is what's giving you all this beautiful freedom. The freedom to wake up and make your own decisions, the freedom to discern whatever it is that you want to do, the freedom to have your own free will, to say yes or no, the freedom to now finally express all that creativity that's been bottled up for so long. And now I honestly feel you're going to be able to do that. Whereas before you might have felt very stuck and very much like you were stuck. And what's that other word? You felt stuck and you almost felt like you were... I can't believe this. I can't figure out the word. You felt stuck, but then you also felt like whatever it is, or whatever like you have, like whatever creative passions that you actually do possess, were being like, what's that word? You felt stuck and bottled up. You couldn't express yourself in your creative passions. I'm sorry, guys, if I didn't say that. It doesn't come out right. I'm just trying to think of the right word to say. But whatever it was, someone suppressed your creativity. That's what it is. You felt like you were suppressed, like you couldn't express it before in some way. And by you actually now living through your creative side and doing things for yourself, now this is where you get all the abundance, you get the happiness, your wishes come true, you're now liberated, you're on cloud 9, you're just on a much different path that really is what is going to bring you so much healing. Okay, guys? So if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. And when you're subscribing, guys, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I go live and when I upload. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be down below. Okay, guys, so I hope that you really enjoyed this reading today. Thank you for all your love and support of my channel. I love each and every one of you. Have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day. Bye.